Hello viewers, this is Nane Ikia Mankwa. You are watching Hangouts with Nane Ikia, where we talk about some simple life tips you should know to create a better future. I have here with me the CEO of Dollar Multimedia, Mr. Laye, one of the youngest CEOs I know, and a very brilliant one indeed. We'll go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. I'm still the host for the show, Hangouts with Nane Ikia. We are about to know a little about Mr. Laye. So when we say Mr. Laye, who is Mr. Laye?
Yeah, Mr. Laye is the CEO for Dollar Multimedia. As he said, Dollar Multimedia, we do this graphic designing and video editing, and we are about to add more. I am a student of University of Professional Studies, and then I do this management in IT, and that's me. I'm just craving for a better future.
Can we dive into your background a little bit to know the schools you've completed and your achievements?
Oh, with JHS, I attended Princeton Academy at Tema Community 25, then moved to Oforipeni Senior High School at Kukrantumi, Eastern Region, and then I'm now at University of Professional Studies, as I said earlier on. So with SHS, I was a cadet officer, yeah, because I want to be a military personnel one day.
Okay, so once again, the topic on board is dating. So let's get the questions rolling. When we say dating, Mr. Laye, how do you understand it?
When we say dating is finding a partner who you think can help you achieve some goals in life. A partner that will think will be there for you all the time. You can't just say you are choosing someone just for choosing sake. Would you do that? No. Because everyone needs to be happy. You can't choose just anyone, because you don't know what the person is going to bring into your life. So dating is about choosing someone you think is going to help you and steady the person for quite, I would say, for some time. Yeah.
Let me ask you this question. Why do people date?
As I said earlier on, you are trying to choose someone, to study someone before you can even study the person before if you take the person to the next step, you will take the person to the next step. Because you date before you propose to the person.
What are the positive and negative aspects of dating?
When we talk about the positive aspects in dating, we can say it helps us find someone we can talk to when we are kind of sad, or it helps us to find a life partner, as I said earlier on, or it helps us to achieve some aims, because it depends on the kind of partner you choose. That will determine whether your life is going to move on. Because some people, when they come into your life, they just disrupt everything. Sorry. So you can't just choose someone for choosing sake. And when we talk about the negative aspects, it leads to a lot of problems if you are not steady.
What are some of the problems it leads to?
Oh, dating can lead to teenage pregnancy. Because when you are not careful, you might say I'm using contraceptives, but you are deceiving yourself. Because most of the contraceptives these days fails. You get what I'm saying?
Sex during dating, is it good or bad?
It's a bad idea. to me, I don't know what the others might think of. It's a bad idea because you don't know what might happen. Something you never expected might happen. As I said, the contraceptives these days are failing because most people are just doing some of the contraceptives for doing sake because they want money. So you can't just say contraceptives are 100% sure that you won't get a person pregnant. So it's a very bad idea when you say you are having sex during dating. When you have that money or when you are ready to cater for kids, it's advisable. But I don't see anyone who is beneath 18 or 19 that's ready to cater for kids. Then I don't see any seriousness in that person's life, because that's the time you can make some money or you can create some properties. You can just build some properties for yourself and your family. You prepare for a better future.
Okay, viewers, on this note, we'll go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the break, and I'm still your host for the show, Hangouts with Nanika. Well, we were talking about dating with Mr. Laye, and we would like to continue. Okay, Mr. Laye, what is the difference between dating and courtship?
Dating and courtship, it's kind of look alike, but there is a difference. With dating, you met the person first. You don't know the person, you met the person and then you are trying to figure out how the person is. So you can't just jump to courtship when you meet the person. Courtship is after you know the person and then you want to move further. You get what I'm saying? So you can't just meet the person and then you say we are going for courtship. No. You start with dating. Because you date before you propose marriage. You can't just meet someone and then say, I don't think you even do that. You meet someone and then you say, oh, you are beautiful, I want to marry you. Just take this ring, this promise ring. The person will even slap you. So you can't just say, you should date the person to know who the person is before you take the next move. Yeah, that's the difference between dating and courtship. Courtship is you are getting prepared to marry the person. But dating is you met the person at first sight and then you are trying to know who the person is. Yeah.
What are the hardest things to do in a relationship? Like hardest tasks.
Oh, with that one, it's only one. I'll ask you. You should be able to answer that. What do you think you shouldn't do when you are dating?
Okay, for me, I wouldn't cheat my partner when I'm dating.
And that is the only reason why. Yeah, that's the only thing I can say. It's the hardest thing you should do. You should find it difficult to cheat, because if you don't like the person, why should you go for the person? If someone tells you, this girl, I don't like her, then the person is looking for something else. You can't just say, I don't like the person but I want to date the person. What sense is in that statement? Then the person doesn't know what dating means.
And is it cheating that is only the hardest thing?
Oh, cheating.
What about lying?
Lying, you can figure something out. With lying, you have a reason. Maybe there's a reason why you lied, but there shouldn't be a reason why you cheat. So you can't just say, because I have a partner and then I want to find another one so that I will make two. That makes me like a chairman or something like that. You can't just say you are doing that. You are just playing with someone's heart.
Whoa. Can you choose someone over your partner?
coming to that question, choosing someone over your partner, it depends. I might do that, someone won't do that. But me, it depends on the relationship I have with the person. For instance, choosing my best friend over my partner is something I will do.
Means you don't care about your partner's feelings or.
No, not that I don't care about my partner's feelings. There are some stuff. Your best friend can be a guy. Your best friend can be a girl. So you can't just say you because you have a partner, you just snub your best friend, be it a guy or a girl, because the person was in your life before the partner came. You should let the partner understand that this person means a lot to me. I can't just leave the person. You get what I'm saying? So you can't just say because I have a new person, you snub the other one. That doesn't speak well of you. You are trying to be selective. You get a new one, you snub the old one. You get a new one, you snub the old one. That's not advisable.
Okay. What are the possible outcomes when dating?
Dating might lead to marriage. Like the previous question you asked me, can dating? It might lead to marriage. And then dating might bring a lot of issues, like as I said, the teenage pregnancy. That's when you are not careful. And yeah, it's like the disadvantages and the advantages.
Okay, this question is a very broad question. At what age do you think someone should date?
Oh, dating doesn't have a specific age. Dating can be from 12, I would say from 12 going, or even below 12, because dating doesn't come with the intention of doing something bad. You are just trying to know someone. You are not trying to know whether the person is good in bed or no. That's not dating. That's not dating. Dating, you meet the person at first sight, you approach, and then you try to know more about the person. But youth of today, we mistaken dating with courtship. With courtship, you can know whatever you want to know. But with dating, yet it has a limit. When you cross that limit, you are getting into the courtship.
So would you advise your younger sister who is 11 years or 12 years to go and date?
As I said, because dating has no bad intentions attached to it, you can even meet someone in school. You can decide to work with a person. It's like a date. How do you understand the word dating?
I understand the word dating, like finding a true person, someone you love and also loves you back, and moving with the person till marriage.
But you know, dating can't be someone you want to marry. Just only someone you want to marry.
Someone you want to spend the rest of your life with.
You can date a friend. You can go on a date with a friend. But it can move to something else. That's it. You can go on a date with a friend. It's not necessarily that you would go on a date with someone you want to marry or something. You can choose to go on a date with your friends. But in my country, that's Ghana, we mistaken these stuffs.
Okay, on this note, we'll go for a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome back from the commercial break. I'm still the host for the show, and we are still on the topic dating. Is it reasonable to date a coworker or a boss?
Oh, with this question, it's only reasonable when there is when there is no conditions attached to it. Like, if you don't do it, I will just fire you. That's a condition. That person is forcing you to do something. So if you decide to date your boss or a coworker, there is no problem attached to it. It depends on the people that the people doing it. Maybe the person is forcing me to do it, or the person is forcing me to go on a date with him because if I don't do it, that person is going to fire me. A co-worker can't fire you, a boss can. So the boss shouldn't force the worker or the employee to just go on a date. It's something that if the person agrees, the person has agreed. But if the person hasn't, you can't force the person. So it's wrong if the person forces the other to do it, but it's genuine, or it's not, there's no problem attached to it when they both decide to do it. Because I can even employ someone I love because I love the person. That's me. And then I wouldn't like to see the person say I don't know. Dating can lead to marriage, but because most people date because they are finding partners. That's why people date. So if I decide to do this and the person understands that I'm not doing it for a reason, and you shouldn't be a gold digger because you are looking for something, you do something.
Okay. So on this note, I would like you to give an advice to the youth out there.
I'll only say during dating, the youth shouldn't they shouldn't force their partners into something they don't want to do. Like, we are dating, so it's by force we have to have sex. That's not reasonable. When you find out that this is what your partner is up to, then you just leave him, tell him or her you can't do it anymore. The person can't force you. You don't know the outcome. You might get what you were not expecting. So you should know who you date, and you should know why you date, and you should know when you date as well, because some dating times are not necessary.
Okay, so you should know who you date, you should know why you date, and you should know when to date. Okay, give us a general knowledge about dating.
Before we started, when the program started, I was like, dating is finding someone, a companion, or someone you love, or someone you want to be in your life. So you should just stay to that. You don't move to the courtship area, because during courtship, people do a lot. Like, they do what they have to do. That's that stage. But when you are dating, there are some limits you shouldn't cross. So dating is all about knowing the person you want to be with.
Okay, give your shout outs to the people you love.
Oh, I would say shout outs to my hood, Gulf Estate, Gulf City, my artist. He is now upcoming, Obi Foreigner. Yeah, I would say a big shout outs to him. I would say a big shout outs to my mom and dad, and those who helped me to this level.
Thank you very much. Okay, viewers, this is your girl Nana Ikia and the host for the show Hangouts with Nana. Thank you for joining us for the first episode. Catch us same time next week Friday, and subscribe to our YouTube channel greattvgh. And please and please and please again, press that notification button just for me. Thank you very much.